elephants can see, Vanda takes a trip to a local elephant expert, Richard Lair. Lair has spent the past 30 years working with elephants in Thailand. He's trained many of his elephants not as artists, but as musicians. He has created the only elephant orchestra in the world. Listening to the music, it's easy to see why it hasn't caught on, but even though it may not be music to our ears, according to Lair, the elephants love it.
That sounded amazing.
It is amazing.
Between the painting and the music, which do you think corresponds to the senses more?
Much as with humans, music is usually a social art that you do with your fellows, whereas painting is a solitary art, and they're very social animals.
Apart from the social side of the orchestra, Lair thinks the elephants enjoy making music because they have very acute hearing. In fact, hearing and smell are the elephant's primary senses. Eyesight, sadly, is not.
A lot of people think that they're short-sighted, but sight is definitely not a critical sense to them, not nearly as important as smell and sound.
So it seems that elephants don't make the best art critics because they have such poor eyesight. In fact, most researchers believe that elephants have dichromatic vision, so they're only able to discern two primary colors. So how can Hong create such detailed figurative paintings of other elephants? Richard has a simple explanation.
The fact is when they're painting figuratively, the person who's actually doing the painting is the mahout. Because you'll notice that almost always or virtually always, he's got a hand on a tusk. And he's going up, 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 down, 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 without words, just using his hand like this. So it's almost like a technician working with robotic arms.
Richard doesn't give Hong any credit for her figurative paintings, but he does think that an elephant's true artistic ability can be found in the undirected abstract paintings they produce.
I understand you say they're not actually seeing colour, but are they actually focusing on the mark as they make it?
Absolutely.
Richard can even point to the individual style of each elephant.
That's stunning.
She's the only one that's got a side-to-side style. He works very small with great attention to detail.
Richard also claims that these paintings reflect the mental state of the elephant artist.
This painting was done by Lupo, which means tadpole. And he, at the age of 8 or 9, has developed into a very dangerous elephant. He could end up killing somebody. I think you can see it in the tension in the painting.
Vanda is inspired by the suggestion that elephants can express themselves through painting. So she now wants to set Hong free to create abstract art. She hopes that Hong's superior abilities with the brush will create a masterpiece, one that would hold its own in a top London gallery.
I find I'm willing Hong to paint her best paintings.